Hello everyone, it is exactly 7:20 on Tuesday, August the 27th, 2019, and I'm out here at the AMC to do something that I haven't done in a while. I really missed it. Finally got a chance to do it again, and that is Half Price Tuesday movie reviews out here, current movies. I really wanted to do Spider-Man Far From Home, but it's out of theaters right now, coming back for an extended cut on Labor Day weekend. Probably will miss it again. But today I am here to see the unexpected hit that is Angry Birds 2 Frenemies. And I say we're gonna see it because, that's right guys, my co-host has made a reappearance. Hello, take a bow. For all of my new subscribers, yeah, that's right, there's a lot of people that haven't met you yet. This is Clatters, the Trash Panda. Now Clatters, we've had a big jump in subscribership since you were seen last. There's a lot of people watching that have never seen you before. So let's go ahead and introduce you. Okay, yeah, he's a thrift store puppet that I found out in Yulee, Florida for $3 in a bargain bin. And yeah, so that just adds to the trashiness of Mr. Clatters, the Trash Panda. And we've been doing these current movie reviews for a while. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just jump right in. Angry Birds 2. Let's get on it. There it is. You ready to go on in there? All right, we're going in. Just getting out now. First thoughts. Baby Shark, right? Did we really need to hear Baby Shark again? I know. I'm feeling the same way. I don't know if they knew it was going to be such a cringe-inducing earworm by the time that they were done with the movie. I mean, they work on those movies for years. Also, it didn't seem quite as edgy as the first movie, did it? No, but I think that the first movie was one of the last animated kids movies that was made with that edgy feel to it back before the crackdown. Yeah, but they still had some gross humor in there, of course. I'm actually a pretty big fan of that first movie. With as limited as my space is here in the camper, I had a copy of it in here because I've watched it like 5 or 6 times. So, yeah. And I was completely unaware that there was another movie coming out. It was not promoted very well at all. But if you want to see a good way to take a movie that is pretty good, at least in my opinion, and build on it and make a sequel, Angry Birds 2 Frenemies is a really good example. They did not completely do away with any of the timelines or characters that the first movie set up, other than maybe the judge. I think the judge changed a little bit. But the peacenik, overly hippie kind of instructor at the anger management class was still married to the giant, what was his name, Bob, I think, from the class that had the huge criminal record, and they finally got together at the end of the movie, and they were still together at the beginning of the sequel, and they actually had eggs together. And when they spoke to each other, you actually felt like they had a relationship now that had grown. And Red had changed a little bit. He had gotten to that point now where he was afraid that if people didn't need him, they wouldn't like him anymore. He'd kind of gotten dependent on people liking him, and had to learn another lesson about that he wasn't in it alone, that he was part of a team, he was part of a group effort, and it was a good message. It's a very good message, and it sticks in my mind, just like this first movie did. A lot of people just were like pooping on this movie, but I can replay much of this movie in my mind, just like I can with the second one. And that's a good gauge that I have as far as how good of a movie is how much of it do I remember, how much of it sticks. Most of that movie sticks. I really liked it. So that's going to be it. Guys, I'm going to give this Nestor. He really wanted to get up in his hammock. I'm going to give this one a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah. The only way it could have been better is if it was something like Into the Spider-Verse, you know. But for what it had, it did a fantastic job. All right. So I'm going to hand it over to you, Clatters. If you had your choice as far as animated movie that's been out for a long time that nobody's expecting a sequel for, but could you really use one, what would you suggest? I'm just getting something here. DreamWorks, get on it. This really could, just like what happened with Angry Birds. I'm holding it backwards. You could introduce another enemy. You could really build on the characters and the relationships that got started in this one. And yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you on this. This could go with the sequel. Get on that, DreamWorks. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Please hit the thumbs up, like button, subscribe, and let me know if you want to see more of Clatters.